What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Earthrise Ratchet and Ironhide. These are the Paradron Medics collection, Amazon exclusive. It did come in sort of a different box. Here, we'll take a quick look at the box here. It does look like this has Galaxy Odyssey collection, which there's a few others in this collection. And then it's got this interesting, thing on the box where it's got the planets. They're from Paradron, and on the inside you got some little cardboard cutout and a description of the planet Paradron, and then your instructions. So that's interesting if you like the packaging. I don't really care about the packaging too much, but there you go. And here are the figures out of the packaging. They are very similar to the original releases of these molds, RC for Lifeline and Ironhide for Ratchet, and they're basically the same. There's not a lot of difference. There's a little slightly different paint, maybe a little bit of retooling, but for the most part they're exactly the same. They both come with backpacks that mount on them, and we'll talk about these. You can put these on their backs, but they tend to look better without them, so it's kind of your choice how you want to use them. So let's start off with Lifeline, since a little bit less new on her. Here's a quick 360. It is painted. This green is painted, and then this silver. The rest is all plastic color other than the face. I do really like the face. I think they did a good job painting it. The original was a white face with a white helmet. I think that really stood out as, kind of boring and ugly. This has that breakup, and it just makes her features show up a lot better because of that paint. I really think they should have done that on the original RC. Just painted the face a slightly different color. Here's the back. It's just clean, just like the original RC. Now, you are meant to have this on here if you're not using it as the surfboard. Unfortunately, it makes her very back heavy. Her knees joints can't really handle it, so you get a little bit of disappointment there. I tend to either have her legs go like this or like that as she's holding this backpack. So I tend to not put that on, and she performs a lot better without that. You can also use this as the surfboard because you have these two pegs here. So I'll just get that on and show you that. There she is with the surfboard mode. Kind of silly, but you also get this translucent gun. It's very, very hard to see. If you lose this or you drop this, hard to find. I've lost it twice already, so just be careful when you drop this gun. Put it back in the box. But there she is with that translucent gun. Not a huge fan. I think I would have preferred the color of the face or maybe even the green, but the translucent gun is just not for me. But there you go with those accessories. She basically has the exact same articulation as the original RC. The head rotates. It doesn't go up and down. It's not on a ball joint. The shoulders rotate all the way around, all the way up. Rotation at the bicep. Single jointed elbow gets you past 90 degrees, and then you have a bend at the wrist. So if you want some motion out of that. Your rotation at the waist. You get the legs kick up to there, back to there, rotation at the thigh. Double jointed knee gets you up to there. Ankle pivot this way, and one click of ankle tilt that way. On my original RC, I had a really tight ankle tilt. I think it was because I had some kind of material or something stuck in the way, but this one seems to move a little bit easier. And now let's take a look at Ratchet, which I think is the main event in this set. People who are getting this are more than likely getting it to get this Ratchet figure. I don't know why they didn't sell him separately. It's a pretty important character. It's not a one-off like Lifeline. It's a main character, so a little strange. But in the show, he is also a main character. Here's the back, pretty clean, just like the original Ironhide. Here's the front. You do have paint on here, paint on the head, and then these red parts are painted, and the red stripes are painted. All that looks good. He does come with his own backpack. You can put it on here like this, or if you don't want to use it as a backpack, you can use it as a shoulder or arm weapon, so you can have it up there like that. Or you can slide out this part as a pseudo weapon and then have him shooting that. Or use it as a shield, whatever you like. Me personally, I don't really love having this on the arm. It's just kind of bulky. The other thing you can do is use it as a surfboard, just like we did for Lifeline, so they can be surf buddies, surfing together. So there's that accessory. You could also get the blaster, and it does look a lot like Ratchet's blaster from back in the cartoon. There you go. Pretty good. Overall, really nice looking. Let's go over his articulation really quick. The head is on a ball joint, so it does rotate all the way around. He goes up to there, although it snaps back a little bit, down to there, and then you get a little bit of that side-to-side motion. Shoulder rotates all the way around. It goes up to there on that joint. Rotation at the bicep. Single jointed elbow gets you 90 degrees, and then you have a rotation at the wrist. Rotation at the waist. Legs rotate up to there, back to there, out to there. And the knees 90 degrees, up to there. Ankle tilt all the way out to there, and no ankle pivot the other way. All right, now let's get these guys transformed into their vehicles modes. Same transformation as the originals, but go ahead and open up that, fold the head in. I'm going to go fairly quickly because it's the exact same transformation. Go ahead and open that up. You can fold the shoulders in and just rotate them out of the way. For now, we are going to rotate the body here all the way around. So it sits back like this. You can peg the hands together if you haven't done that already. You go ahead and we'll take the feet and open up this panel. Open up this panel here. And same on this side. Open up those two panels. And you can see that's going to kind of form the back of his truck mode, or his van mode. You can get this all pegged together on the back. So they peg in right here and right here. And then as you're doing that, it's going to peg into the sides of the arms as well. So that's all pegged in. Take these panels, peg them into here on the sides if they haven't already gotten pegged in. Leave this open for a minute. Go ahead and take the top part, open up these panels here, and just leave those open for a minute. And we're going to set this down. There's 4 pegs here. Make sure you've pushed this back forward. If it's back, it's not going to transform, so push that back forward. Push those 4 pegs in, and that's going to set down on top of his body here. And go ahead and fold these windows down. Give this a good squeeze. Fold these windows down, and that's going to fit in right there. And then finally close up his windshield. And there's Ironhide in his vehicle mode. Let's take a quick 360. You got that nice black grille with the translucent lights. Actually, no, there's no translucent lights there. It's just the painted white. Here's the side. You got the nice stripe down the side. And the gray wheels. Here's the back, that ugly feet that we had. Same as the Ironhide, unfortunately. There is a add-on kit coming out, third party, to replace those if you like. Here's the side. You do have a nice door handle there for the ambulance door. That's cool. You do have the headlights here, the emergency lights here at the top. They look very similar to the Prowl's headlights. You got a nice tampoed Autobot logo. All in all, a very, very good looking vehicle. You can take the gun and peg that in on the top. That looks great. So very nice looking vehicle. I do love the translucent blue windows over the black or smoked gray. Okay, now we can transform Lifeline here. And again, she has the exact same transformation as RC. So pretty much you can do it without the backpack attached, but let's go ahead and get that backpack. So first things first, let's get all of these panels out and up and out of the way. So go ahead and kind of get her bent downwards. And that'll allow you to lift up these panels here with the wheels on them. Same on this side. And also the one above her head right here. And there you go. There's the front of the car kind of ready to go. All right, next we're going to get you can take the gun out of her hand. We're going to get the backpack squared away. And you can see there's a hole in her back. And that's where this peg right here is going to go. So you got to get that all lined up. And then these two pegs here are going to get pegged into the sides of these. There is a little release right here to get that back in. It is spring loaded, so you want to hold that in as you get this back into her back. And now we get the back in there, we can work on the arms. So go ahead and get the arms down into the side of the body. They just sort of sit there. I'll go ahead and turn the legs around, and those are going to fold back, and make sure you have the feet straight and not angled. And then you're going to get the knee kind of positioned so that it just sort of sits, whoops, sort of sits in the corner here like that. And it does have a little spot to go, but it's not the most secure, honestly. Same on this side, get that into the little groove there. You should be able to get the knee underneath this piece right here. There is a little spot for it to go right under there. So you know you got it if you get the knee underneath there. So you just got to play with it until you get it in the right position. Unfortunately, it's not the best. Right, so there you go. You have both knees kind of right into there and then up to the back here. And there you have the Lifeline all transformed up. She does roll. I don't know if I mentioned Ironhide rolls or Ratchet rolls too, but she does roll. She's got these little tiny translucent wheels, same color as this plastic right here. This weapon will peg in right here if you want to have that down there. Overall, pretty nice looking vehicle. You got some white paint here, white paint along the back, all the way this part here. You got that translucent glass again here and here. So all the wheels, the fin, and the windshield are all that same plastic, and the gun. Here's the bottom. Obviously looks like a robot with a car on her back. You got the Autobot logo there. Pretty nice looking vehicle overall. They do look nice together. They do look like you know, paramedics. So nice little set here in the vehicle mode. So final thoughts on these two. It's a fun set. They do have some issues, so I don't mind Ratchet's backpack too much because you can kind of hide it way back here. I don't prefer the shield mode, so I'm okay with that. But this backpack is just absolutely annoying. She fell down 2 or 3 times setting up this shot, so I got it there and I just left it. I'm not even going to touch her. She's definitely back heavy with that backpack. You can take it off, then it becomes a separate part. I also find the transformation a little bit irritating because these panels don't quite click in. Like I've noticed with most of the Earthrise line, everything, the tolerance is really well done for this price point of, you know, what are these, $20 each, roughly. It's $40 set, so $20 each. Most of these Earthrise figures at $20 have been very well toleranced and, you know, good quality. And this RC and Lifeline just tend to make me feel like they're flimsy a little bit, and so that just turns me off. But she does look really good. It's a good pair. They look like a medical team. I really like the way they look together. It will obviously fit in very well with your Earthrise collection. So if you're looking for these, unfortunately they are sold out on Amazon, so if you didn't pick it up as a pre-order, you're probably not getting it now. You probably have to get it on the aftermarket from someone like me who goes off and sells it. I'm not collecting these particular characters because I have Masterpiece versions, but good luck hunting for these on the websites. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.